everyone, it's Raleigh, and today I'm planning my Hobonichi Cousin for the week of December the 18th. It's finally here. It's been a challenging few weeks, but I'm glad that it's finally arrived. And I'm going to be using a holiday kit from Coffee Monster Co. And this is a bit nostalgic because this was actually the first kit I used when I set up my cousin for the first time in January. So or the end of December last year, I guess in January. So it's kind of nice to be going back to it when I was trying to think of what I wanted to use for Christmas. This seemed appropriate. Oh, and I've also got my notebooks. This is the notebook I keep out, and I keep my traveler's notebook. And so because I'm off for 3 weeks. I'm not back till January 8th. So, and I haven't done any holiday shopping at all or kind of planning. I was just focused on kind of doing a good job at work so I could leave with a sort of clear mind. But earlier this week, I started to jot down some notes. So I was just taking a peek at those. All right, so let's get started. And I think the first thing I want to do, I want to pick out a couple of boxes. And I'm not sure, I was kind of thinking of using this kit next year, next week as well, because Monday is Christmas. So next week actually might be interesting. I might do a bit of a mashup next week of this one, because I also have a New Year's kit too. We'll see how it goes. All right, that went down really wonky. I'm not super particular, but yeah, even for me, that's a little... Okay, let's straighten this out. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to these next few weeks because I haven't seen, a lot of my friends and family over the last few weeks. So I'm going to be catching up with everyone. But this week is really going to be focused on getting gifts and everything. I've got my lists ready. And I'm not a huge shopper. I'll just grab another one of these. And so I traditionally do my shopping kind of in one go. I have it all laid out in my stores I want to go to. So that'll be the plan. So that'll actually be one of my things today and probably tomorrow as well, is to finalize those lists so I can head out. And yeah, I think I'm going to start by getting these numbers down. I just have to find my other set. So let me do that, and then I will be right back. Okay, all the numbers are down, and next, there are actually these little kind of divider spacers, and I think I've got 7 of them. I think I'm going to put these little ones just above these stickers here. And then I'll still have 5 to use for the Monday to Friday, and then I'll use the weekend banner as well. Get these down. These are so cute. I got to start to use these more. I don't think of them as often. So yeah, this is nice. So this week is a vacation week. The week of the 25th, our office is actually closed, and then I am off the week of January 2nd as well. So it'll be a nice long break, which will be good. But I was putting in some little extra effort leading up to it, just because, for my own peace of mind, and because I do have some colleagues who are still going to be working and I wanted to ease their workload a bit. So the last few weeks I'd kind of just told myself to just focus on that, and then in the evenings try and relax a little bit. And this weekend has just been a nice, quiet weekend. I did see my parents yesterday and talk to some friends, but that's about it. All right, get this weekend banner up. That's so cute. All right, so what is next? I think I'm trying to think how I was going to divide it kind of into different sections, but I think I'll just kind of do the more traditional way I do things. Oh, the first thing I have to do, though, is put this sticker up here, and instead of work, it is going to say vacation, which is nice. Let me just grab some arrows as well, if I can find them. Hang on. Here we go. Just lay this down. And yeah, I think I will actually just use kind of to-do lists for this. I have a couple of events I'll need to put in as well. Trying to find another arrow. There we go. And I also want to think about kind of the week after. I want to do so the week of the 25th, I want to do a video, of course, planning for, my first January spreads, the monthly and the weekly in the Hobonichi. But also I have a couple notebooks I'm using. I'm using traveler's notebooks as well. And I've started to work on them, but I want to start to fill those in a little bit as well. And it's nice to have, especially that first week of January. I started taking that week off a couple years ago. And I found that I liked it. I preferred it to having the week before Christmas off. It just happened that this year I had some time to use. But yeah, I really like that the week after off as well. I'll try and kind of get everything ready and planned, before January comes. But it's nice that if we do end up just doing more visiting with family and friends, that's good. And I'll still have the other week to kind of get myself set up. Yeah, I think the pink washi will work here. And I want to use these reindeer onesies. Oh, I had them last year, and they're just some of my favorites. So there's going to be a lot of reindeer. Let me just smooth this out a little bit. Yeah, and I'm really glad they came back. At one point I checked and they were out of stock, but yeah, they came in and they came back and I was able to get them in time. It just, I don't know, there's something about them that just makes me smile. Okay, so what are we going to be adding in here next? Okay, I want to start to think about the other boxes I want to use because there are a few things. So Monday, maybe I'll put this kind of around the time it'll be, I'll put it here. I'll be going to visit a friend with my mom, which will be great. So that's something that's happening. And then on Tuesday, I've got an appointment, so I'll put that in as well. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to use this one on Wednesday because that's my father-daughter day. And let me see if I have a smaller one to use for my appointment or it's just a haircut. So maybe I'll put this here because I think I'm going to use the to-do stickers from the kit. I think so. And I really like this, like the pinks and the blues and the browns. Yeah, I've got a bunch of the to-dos, so I'll just, I think, spread those out along the top here. And yeah, I think I have a sense of what I want to do each day, so I'll probably map some of that out. Some of the stuff that I planned in my little journal thing, which I like having that notebook. I'm using them again this year, that kind of little traveler's notebook, because I find it's good, just like something like this. Like I just wanted to be able to map stuff out. And it's good as well because I take it with me in my traveler's notebook when I go out, so I can just kind of make notes about whatever I need to. So I am continuing that as well as the cousin next year. Yeah, put this here. Yeah, I guess I can we'll put it today. Or to do. And let me use this one. Yeah, I think on Wednesday, hopefully, I think I'll have a busy couple of days. So I think on Wednesday, I don't want to put a whole lot. Just really focus on seeing my dad. And this is going to be for my mom's birthday. Her birthday is Christmas Eve. And yeah, so we'll definitely be celebrating that. And then we'll have our Christmas Eve dinner as well. And that's actually the gift I'm probably more, concerned about, finding something that she's really going to like, because I'm very fortunate to have an incredible mom. And I know she gets a bit shortchanged having her birthday on Christmas Eve, and often too, especially when I was younger and even now, our family, they usually host a Christmas Eve dinner. At some points the numbers got like really high. Now because everyone sort of has their own families, it's a bit smaller, but my poor mom has always had to kind of focus on making a nice kind of she focused on making a nice Christmas for everyone. So we try now especially to make it a special time for her as well. And yeah, I'm just using some of these others down here to put little headers. I think I'll just be writing them in this week in a couple different categories. I won't need to put too much down there because I do have that other notebook. But this week I do want to make sure I plan things out pretty well. Oh, and I want to grab one of these. This is another thing that I found I really like, is using this list box on the weekend, and it becomes like a catch-all for stuff that I haven't had a chance to do, or stuff that I eventually know is going to happen on the weekend. So yeah, and more reindeer, always more reindeer. These are just so cute. I don't know, sometimes there's just a certain design or aesthetic that just kind of makes you smile, and these guys always get me. So put that one down. Hi, Ren. Ren's visiting as well. Okay, so what else? Oh yeah, I want to put one of these family times. That's going to be our family Christmas Eve dinner and celebrating Mom's birthday. Oh, there's also these little checks. Maybe I'll use these kind of in the in-between. I'm not quite sure what I'll put in there, but I have a feeling this is a week where I'm going to want to be kind of jotting stuff down in here. So that'll be good. And these little Post-its are really cute, but I think I'll wait. Oh yeah, and I want to put a box because I think I'm going to be getting a parcel on Thursday. Not a gift for anyone else. It's actually, that's something else that's happened over the last couple weeks. As I put another reindeer down. I have caught myself kind of like shopping online, but for me, which is not great probably. But yeah, I do have something coming in there, I think. And yeah, more reindeer. Never enough reindeer. There we go. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. And I do actually like the soft pastel colors. I just think it's just makes everything nice and cozy. Just trying to see if there's any other stuff I'd noted down before that should go in. Nope, I think I have a sense of what needs to be done for this week. So yeah, I think this came out pretty well. I think it's very, yeah, kind of cheerful. And yeah, should be fun to fill in through the week. So I'm going to go ahead and start, yeah, filling in some of this information. I'll give you guys a peek at what it looks like when I've got a few more of the pieces. And I'm going to start, of course, with vacation. Yeah. All right, I'll be back in a second and I'll show you guys how this looks. Okay, so I filled in some more. There's still a few things I'm not exactly sure when they'll fall, but yeah, I think this ended up looking pretty good. So I think this, along with kind of my notebook, and which is great too, because I can bring it with me, with my like lists of who I need to buy for and what I need to get. I think between these two things, I should have a pretty good week getting everything I need done, as well as, yeah, hopefully seeing some friends and family. Well, since this probably is the last video before Christmas that you may see, I hope all of you have a wonderful holiday season, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye.